Hello, good evening, welcome to your dance class. I'm your instructor. Just kidding, I don't need to dance. My name is Lauren, and this is Ian, and we're Bars and Bells, and we won't dance tonight. Well, we might a little bit, but instead we're going to use a kettlebell and our body weight to get stronger. So, let's start with a nice warm-up, and then we'll get a rockin'. And just so you know, behind the scenes here, it's crazy.
Surprises.
So many surprises going on behind the scenes here. We'll show you hopefully next week. Later next week, you'll see a new angle. It's going to be really exciting. So just hold on to your horses and stay tuned. Yeah, hold on. All right, let's tuck our shirts in. Let's get started here. Close your mouth. Breathe in and out through your nose. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Where are you breathing when I just told you to do that? Is your top hand moving up and down, or are you already breathing nice and deep and into that belly? Talk to somebody today about this. You're not actually breathing into your belly. You're obviously filling your lungs. But we want that full expansion. One more, and then I'm going to tell you what to do. Taking your nice exhale on this inhale, let's breathe into that belly for a 4-second count. Breathe in. And out for 4. Repeat that again. Breathe in for 4. And out for 4. One more like this. In for 4. And out for 4. We're going to go inhale again for 4 into our belly. 3, 2. Keep that breath in and hold for 4. 3, 2. Exhale for 4, 2, hold empty for 4, inhale, 4, hold, exhale, hold, last round, in 4, hold 4, exhale 4, last hold 4, and relax. Try to breathe through that nose throughout the rest of the class. Standing tall, feet underneath you. Let's do a gentle foot warm-up. Gently flexing or extending, whichever one it is at the ankle, to bend those toes.
Flexion.
And then push down on one heel to go up on the other. Ian says flexion, flexion. Push and switch, I should know too, but sometimes it's confusing under pressure. Switch. This time let's go back to that first foot. Let's push those toes up so you're on your tip toes. Gently roll over those toes, get a little bend underneath them. Use the muscles to push back to tip, and then back down for the demi point. And when you get there, push down to switch up. Point toe. Roll over toe, roll back over toe, push down to switch up one more time, rolling over, rolling back, getting those toes ready for lunges, pushing up and over. We're not doing a ton of lunges, but you just never know when you're going to have to lunge. And then back over. Let's do the exact same thing for 2 rounds from that turned out position if you'd like. So find that first, squeeze your glutes, turn out from your hips. Try to keep that turned out as you go demi point. Push to floor, roll over toes. When I roll over, I still try to force that knee to the side, even though it's super hard. Other side. I'm still forcing that knee. Sorry, I'm rolling over my toes, back up, demi point, and down last time each side. As I'm opening here, I'm still trying to turn, keep that leg open from the hip. Last one, demi, point, over, demi, down. Great. Under your feet, stand with your hands at the side of your body. Let's gently tuck our chin to our chest. Take a little breath. I want you to take your chin and scrape it along the collarbone one direction. All the way to that shoulder. From there, I want you to start tracing your nose towards the sky. rolling through the back of your head, neck, all the way to the other side of the room. Yeah, and then head will come back down, chin will come to the new armpit, and scrape across the collarbone, returning you to center. Let's do the same thing the other way. So chin scrapes collarbone, nose starts to look up and rotate up towards the sky and the ceiling. To the new side with those shoulders moving. Chin comes down, scrapes collarbone, back to center, head on straight.
I find that so intense.
So intense, that's it. Bring your feet underneath you, fairly close together. Push down to grow up. Get tall. Keep your legs tight. Pull your kneecaps up. Squeeze your butt. Grab a balance aid if you need to. Hold this position for about 10 more seconds. If it's easy doing what you're doing, because your kneecaps are up, your butts are squeezed, and you're as tall as you can, look around with your head or your eyes, and even try looking up to the ceiling. Whoa. And back to center. Now 5 seconds, slow descent. 5. Both heels land at the same time. Knees are straight. 3, 2, land. Shake that out. But don't go far from that. Turn out. Same thing from here. Push down to get tall. Find this position. Show me the inside of those heels. And keep holding and try not to wobble, but try to look around, challenge your balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, slow, slow, slow down, heels forward, 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 knees straight, and rest. Shaking that out. Place your feet wider than your hips. Favorite time. Let's slide our rib cage. Take your cage, slide it across. Slide it to the other side. And as I'm sliding, I'm pulling. I'm trying to actively use my abs to pull myself from either side here. Last one. Back to center. Try that same idea with that forward back, with that extension. Lumbar stays stationary. Chest tries to lift, or T-spine tries to extend. And then that's where I punch you in the chest. Cage back a little. Watch those blades don't get all wrapped forward around you. Keep the blades there. Try to push your heart chest forward. Lumbar stays. Punch in the stomach. Nope, I punched in the chest. Chest pops back. One last time. Abs brace. Chest extends. Back to center. Great. That was about as close to dance as well. Pop and lock. Get. Okay. Back to a balance again. Find 2 feet in parallel. We got Ian used to clog.
Well, I was line dancing.
Oh, oops, I told the world your secret. Push down to go up.
We go to the blog too.
Kneecaps up. Find your balance. If this is challenging enough, stay there and own it. If you'd like a little bit more, could you transfer weight to a single leg and hold your balance for 5, 3, 2, place that air foot down and shift weight. Really think about shifting that hip over top of the knee, over top of the ankle, shoulder over top for 4, 3, 2 feet. Now slow descent. Great. We'll do but one more balance spin in a second. I want you, to take your hands across your chest. We're going to rotate and flex. It's going to be amazing. Both hips go forward. Let's all at the same time rotate just our upper body to the right. Now, check in with your right hip. Push it forward a bit. On this right shoulder, I want you to back bend to that back corner of your right shoulder. And then pull yourself up tall. Rotate further to the right, but push your right hip forward again. And then back bend off that new corner again. Pull yourself back up tall. Let's try to do one more here. Try to rotate further to the right. Right hip still pushes forward. Back bend off that corner. Pull yourself tall and pull yourself back to center. Other side, lefty. Rotate rib cage, not just head and neck. Left hip pushes forward. Back bend off your left side. Pull yourself back up. Rotate further. Push your left hip forward again. Back bend off that corner. One more time, left hip forward, rotate further, back bend off this corner, hold to center, unrotate. Shake it out. All right, one more set of balances, then we'll get into our windmill. Sorry, we're having some cloud coverage here, so our lighting is just, it's great right now, but that's why we're going dark, the natural world. Let's try balancing again, but this time in our first position. If you prefer to balance in parallel, you could do that in the same way, but in parallel. Ready? Push down, roll up. Find your balance. Maybe you stick. If you want bonus time, shift your weight to one foot and hold. For 5, stack again. 4, 3, 2, place the foot back down. Shift over to the other side, stack, squeeze glutes, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 feet, grow tall first, and then let's land together, heels forward, 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 kneecaps straight, land. My butt got out behind me there. I'll do better next time. Shake it out, grab a quick little sip. I've got my water bottle at home with this little cup. Windmills. Either loaded from the bottom or from the top. You know what? Let's do a quick overhead mobility drill before we all put a bell over our head. I think that would be a great idea. Stand up tall, feet underneath you. Place your hands gently behind your head. I want you to check in with a couple things as you're here. You're not allowed to touch your skull. Okay, ponies I'll accept, but no skull touching. Can you pull those elbows back a little bit more? Now can you check in with your ribs? Are they braced and crunched from the core? Keep those ribs down. Now I keep thinking like somebody's pulling my elbows back together and I'm just prying my elbows back for 3, 2, relax but don't go far. Now for a couple, let's just extend at the elbow. Really try to straighten out those bows and then back to gently behind your head. Check in with your wrists when you're behind. Let's do that 2 more times. Extend the elbows. As you go behind your head each time here, check in with your wrists that they're not doing funny bends. Heads up, ribs down. One more time to your Y. Let's just slowly bring our arms down here to our sides. Shake that out for a second.
That's crazy intense.
Yeah, it was more intense than I was expecting to. From here, your palms are going to go behind you, and I want you to do the same thing but up your back now. So you're trying to reach up your back, bending your elbows, no crazy wrists, no flared ribs. Hold, check in with all of those things. Then same routine from here. From the elbows, gently extend, cramp up those triceps, your elbows are so straight. 3, 2, back up behind you. No crazy wrists back there. Hold, 3, 2, extend at the elbows again. Hold, and one last time. Reach back up behind your back. Elbows prime back again. But also, and then come on down and relax. But also, I'll tell you this now while you're resting, then we'll do one full routine. When I say elbows back here, watch that this shoulder doesn't get dumpy forward. I still want to see that position of the shoulder, not this. And then when I'm referring to your back wrist, ugly wrists, I don't want to see this. I want to see nice hand in line. Yucky, yucky, beauty. Okay.
Not yucky, working
Not
in
yucky,
improvement.
work in progress. Put it all together for one routine, then we'll get up into our windmill. Hands behind head. Ribs, hips down. Heads up. Extend at the elbows. Start passing through your T. From here, we're going to internally rotate. Think about those humeruses, these bones rolling forward. Now right there, check in with your shoulders. Did they come with you or did they stay back here? They should stay back there. Arms start to fall. Blades are still there. Then you kind of try to come up the back of your body. No crazy wrists. Shoulders are back. Hold for 3, 2. Start reaching down beside. Pass up through your T as you get there. Externally rotate. Arms come up through your Y. And finishing where you started behind your head. Holding. punching, and then pull your arms to your side like you're doing a pull down and relax. Okay, like I said before that, let's get into our windmills.
Who needs a weight when you can do that?
Woo! Ian, as usual, is loading from the bottom. I'll be going from the top. If you're with me, let's do our cheek hinge press and overhead. We're pivoting away from our bell. If you're with Ian, the inside or the front foot, the bell is on the front foot there. Ready? Back leg stays straight for both of us. Chop your hips, hinge, rotate around. Under that load, up, all the way top. Repeat. Rotate, hinge, all the way top. One more time. Rotate, hinge, all the way to top. If you're with me, feet go forward, bell pulls down, 2 hands. I'm sore.
Why is that?
It's a secret. 2 hands, cheek clean, press, pivot. Not too wide here, you're in your hinge or swing distance. Push that hip away from you. That front shin stays vertical, back leg stays straight. About 3 here, sorry. Hinge, rotate. Up, tall, punches and punches. Drive that hip away, all the way top. If you're with me, feet forward, pull bell down, 2 hands. We're gonna go forward fold and walk ourselves out into our plank. Stand tall, tuck your chin, roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time, and try to stay as close to your body as you can. Coming all the way down. Dangle here for a second, maybe bend one knee, straightening the other, whatever feels good. Then when you're ready there, slowly walk out right away to a high plank. That means your hands are under your shoulders, toes are tucked. Lift your hips high, then drop them, squeeze them, pull the floor together. Brace your abs, take a kick in the stomach, no problem. Take a punch in the butt, no problem. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now push your butt back. You're gonna walk your hands to your feet as you stand yourself up. From your forward fold, tuck your chin, pull, stack yourself 1 vertebrae at a time on top of each other, all the way to top. Excellent. I'd like to get right away into our stop swings here. Oh, we left our middle bell at home here.
Just one.
I'm gonna change to this here. Yeah, just one set of everything's. I know, I'm sorry. I just want to get to the good juicy stuff here.
Yeah.
All right, stop swings. 5 on our right side, 5 on our left side, followed by some preparatory squats. Get set up in your hinge position. Hinge, grip your bell, pack your shoulder, square to the floor, pull, swing, through, park. 4 more. Try to breathe in and out through that nose. At the top, plank position. 2 more. Last one. And park. Stand up, shake it off. I just find this first set of stop swing so burny. Ready? Same thing, other side. Set, pack, pull, punch, park, punch, park. 3 more. Last one. Whew. Shake it off. Mouth is closed, nose breathing. We're gonna get into our ankle squats to warm up. Then a little sissy after if we like. Find a nice place to balance, feet narrow. Get up onto 2 toes first. Well, 10 toes, but
2 sets of toes.
2 sets. Now stay tall with your upper body, but slowly start coming down to a squat-like position. You're low. Once you get there, hang out. You push yourself back up. Staying up there on your toes if you can. Coming back down. This time we're going to do our extension where our knees gently find the floor. If you need those hands, use your hands. Find the floor. Extend your hips. Untuck your toes. Sit back. Hang out. Maybe lean back. Ooh. Do it all again. Glutes. Toes. With or without hands. Rock back. Let's this time find our heels. Push those knees over those toes. Find those heels. Now rock back up to your toes. Rock back down to your heels. Try to imagine there's a ceiling under you and you're trying to stay under that ceiling. It's really hard. One more time. Toes. Put a ceiling on your head. Stay under it. Now you can break through the ceiling as you stand up. Back to our stop swings one more time. Same count. Up to 5 each side. I'm going to start with my left hand this time. Hinge. Grip. Pull. Punches. Pack shoulder. Both hips come through. Shake off. Loose. Still burning. Other side. Chop. Grip. Pulling right to zipper on that pike pass. Square at the top. Big bell today. All right. Back to our ankle mobility squat. I'm going to give you side profile. We'll do some extensions off of that. If you don't want any extensions, do the same thing as last time. Push in before you roll up. 2 sets of toes. Down through your squat. Soft knee landing. Try to extend those hips through. And then hips come forward. Untuck your toes. Sit down. Squeeze your glutes. Hips come through. Tuck your toes with or without hands. Let's rock back to heels right away. Heels. Ceiling's on you. Pose. You're still in your little box. Heels, don't break out. Toes. Heels. Stand up. One more because I forgot the sissy part. We won't go all the way to the floor. Get up to your toes. Follow the into the basics. Slowly come down like your squat just before. Get to a point where you can then extend your hips and make a line from your knees, your hips, and your shoulders. And then try to stand up out of that. Maybe do that one more time. Maybe it's a little lower. Extend your hips. And then stand up out of that. On the top, slow descent. Whew. Excellent. We're moving on from stop swings to stop cleans. I would like to see 3 to 5 on each side. Remember your stop clean just looks like one full clean. Back, through, park. Keep your hand on the belt. Repeat 3 to 5. Both hips drive through. Abs brace at the top. Shoulder stays packed the whole time. Light grip to punch through. Anything else?
I'm going for 3.
Ian's going for 3. I think I'm actually going to as well. Ready? Hinge. Grip. 3 to 5. Pull. Clean. Through. Park. 2 more if you'd like. Wait, we're letting people finish their 5th breath. Belts down, shake it out. Same thing other side. Pull, clean, through, high. As you're finishing up those last 2, both hips driving through. Tight at the top. Once you're done, park that belt. Into our little prying goblet squat here, or prying squat. We're going to come more into our second or water position, our sumo squat. Toes slightly up. So you can see my feet. Grip the floor with your feet. You can, maybe even from where you are, see the blackness under my foot. That's my arch, it's not dirt. So I want to see your arches the whole, that's it, the whole time. Stand up tall, tuck under, slowly pull yourself down. Good. Let's take a hand and place it on our knee. Take the leg and pull it off your hand. Pull it away for 4, 3, 2, put your hand back on your leg now. And then ready, do it again. Pull the leg off your hand for 4, 3, 2, relax that, but not too far, relax. Push down to go up. Take a breath, repeat other side. Tuck, arches, sit low, hand on leg, leave your arm, but pull your leg off. 3, 2, relax, put your hand back on the leg, maybe you found more space. One more time, pry away. Make a gap between your leg and your hand. Relax, don't go anywhere. Push down to go up. Step together, shake it off. One more set of our stop cleans. I'm going to stick with my 3 here. 3 to 5 on your single side. Set up. Hinge. Grip. Swing. That grip is light as your hand punches through the belt. Also remembering in your cleans not to forget that off arm. That arm swings with you, comes through the front. Other side, same thing. 3 to 5. Wait, 3. Did you do 3? Yeah, I did 1. All right, back to that sumo stance. Same, but opposite. Tuck, pull yourself down. This time, hand on leg. Leg pries into arm, arm pushes back. Hold. 3, 2, don't go anywhere, relax. Try to pry that leg off again. Now put your arm back on. Arm pushes in, leg pries in. 5, 4, shoulder pack. 2, 1, relax. Push down and come up. Other side. Tuck lower. Arm on leg. Leg pushes into arm, arm pushes back. 4, 3, 2, leg relaxes but pries off arm. Arm goes back on, leg pushes in, arm pushes out. 3, 2, relax. Stand up. Shake it off. Excuse me, just need a second here. Oh yeah. I'm gripping. Alright, I'm back. It's press time. I'm going to warm up with my lighter belt for my presses. I know you might not have that option, so pick a number. But this is your warm up for presses. Know that we're going to clean and squat and press after this. Prepare your presses, but don't exert them all. Cheat clean to rack. 3, 2, 5 presses. 5's a lot. Ready, set, hinge, grip. Groove that press for 2 to 4. Patterning that breath, telling yourself how light it is, whatever you need to do for your future self. Same thing, second set. Hinge, zip, press. Same number of reps, pulling down that bell, pressing it away, getting that breath. Great. Now from here, we're going to practice our rack squat, which is what we're going to do next. But right now, we're going to do it unloaded. So I want you to stand in your normal squat stance that you would do if you were squatting loaded. Get your groove. Now, we're going to only be doing this with one bell, but I want to pattern with 2 for the first time. Put 2 bells in your rack position. If you could check yourself out, you can just look down. Are your forearms vertical? Are your wrists nice and straight? Again, this is straight. This is not straight. Elbows stay in. And just touch your side with your arms. Are you touching your body? The answer is yes. Now, come down to your squat. Touch your arms to your body. Are you still touching them? The right answer should be yes. Let's avoid these chicken wings at the bottom of our squat. Chest up, elbows in, inhale, brace, pull yourself down, drive yourself back up. Keep that chest lifted, 2 more, pull, nice control down, I should still see your arches, knees pry out, last time, elbows in, touching your rib cage, pulling down, tall, shake it off. One more set of presses, and we'll put her all together. Bibbity bobbity boo. Ready? A cheek clean or a clean to press. 2 to 4 again. Whoops. I guess the last number in my head was 4. So I did 4. Okay, we're on to the other side, I think. Nice. Good job. One more time, practicing your squats. We're putting multiple. This is Ian finish up here. I like to practice our rack squats again, but this time a single rack. So stand in squat stance. Pick up an imaginary bell and put it on one side of your body. I might, out of habit, pull this arm in, but this arm is not loaded. So out to the side, here is fine, but let's just focus on one. Ready? I'm gonna put a piece of paper right here. Don't drop it, it's $100, you can have it if you keep it. Ready? Tall, pull yourself down. Don't drop your $100 bill. Push down to go away. Let's do 3 on the single side. Pull down. Last one. Switch arms. Clean it. Rack it, single side. Another 100. You can be $200 richer here. Pull yourself down. 2 more. Arches. Feet are gripping, toes are heavy still. Sometimes people get toe drifts during our squats. Throw it down. Relax. Okay, like last week, we're going to do the same pattern as last week. I'll show you it and then we'll talk about the counts. 1 clean. Clean. 1 squat. 1 press. Park. We're going to start at 1s. We could do, you have a couple options today. I'm going to use my light and I'm going to mix in my heavy bell. So I'm going to go for 3s on my light bell and singles on my heavy bell. You could do a set of 1s, sets of 2s, 3s, maybe 4 or 5, or you could go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, or you can do 3, 3, 3, 3, or anything else you create.
Follow you if you're.
Follow me. We're doing 5 rounds. Set one,
If we're gonna do that, I won't.
round one is whatever your number is. One clean, one squat, one press. Say your number is 3 across the board. That looks like this. Clean 1, clean 2, clean 3, squat 1, squat 2, squat 3, press 2, 3. Okay, if you're starting with 3s and doing 3s the whole time, that's what that looks like. That's me. I'm doing 3s. Ready? Whatever you're doing your clean first. Clean it. Your number, and then squats. When you're done your cleans, you're squatting. And then when you're done your squats, you're pressing. You can adjust your stance to press. When you're done your presses, you're parking. And you're just waiting. Shake it off. Same number of reps on the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Cleans first. Squat second. And presses. Through and park. Take your time. Take about 30 seconds off here. In that off time, mouth is closed. Nice breaths into belly. Sip of water if you like. Round 2 here. I'm switching over to a heavier bell, and I'm going to pick the number 1 this first time. 1 clean, 1 squat, 1 press. Pick your number, pick your bell. 3, 2, I'll give you lots of time. If you're not doing 1, don't rush. Here we go. Clean. Patterns, clean, squat, and press. Nice. Breathing throughout, controlling that breath, using it to help you when you press. We'll go by Ian there. He just finished up, so we'll give us about 10 seconds off. How many reps did you do?
I don't know.
Okay. He's down E1, he's at 4 this time, started at 3. Same thing, second side. Clean squat press. Nice, finishing up what you're doing here. Just sneaking away to get some water, but I'm always watching. That mouth is closed. Nice. Whoops, I just spilled milk down in front of me. Good. We're at number 3, set number 3 here, 5. I'm dropping back down to a little bit of a lighter load. But I'm gonna hit 3. I might even do 4 because it's feeling good. Ian's adding 1, he's at 5.
Save it for your heavy.
He says, save it for my
Save
heavy.
it for your heavy.
Save it for your heavy bell. Ready, pick your number. Cleans. Squats. Elbows in. Presses. Making sure even when you're done your last rep, you're putting down that bell with controlled style. Controlled style. Nice. Let's heel plates. Right? Couple seconds. Same set, same numbers. Second set. Here we go. Clean. Squat. and presses. Nice. Nice recovery here for 30 seconds or so once you're done. No rush. Nice. Hydration, remember. Breathe. Slow that breath down. We're on set number 4 or 5 here. I'm going back to that heavy bell. It felt so good last time, but I'm going to try to do 2. Ian's on his way back down. He peaked there at 5, so he's taking a number off. This time we're going back to 4. Pick your number. Clean squat press. Here we go. Oh. Breathing, preparing, recovering, keeping loose. Nice breathing. I should hear those nostrils are flaring from here. 5 seconds. Second side, same number. 3, 2, go. Clean. Squats.
Nice press.
Nice. Great. So as I'm doing this, thinking about yesterday and what we did, and I still want to keep it a surprise. Probably yes, but involves a sledgehammer. Sometimes though we underestimate how much work we do in real life. So I pressed my light belt today and I thought, whoa, that's heavier than normal. And then I thought back to what I did less than 24 hours ago. I was like, well, maybe that's why. So don't feel you always have to hit those same reps. Life happens too. All that to say, 5th set, final set, pick your number, clean squat press, 1 more round. Here we go.
Oh.
10 seconds or so. Last round of the day. 1 more set of bells of flying here. 3, 2, last set. And squats. And presses. And parks. And breathe. Great. Let's finish sitting on the floor. And because we haven't done it in a while, let's sit in our splits position. So come on down, keep breathing through that nose. Legs wide-ish. Let's sit tall. If you can't get tall, place your hands behind you and try to push yourself up, or put a pillow or blocks under your butt just to raise the floor a bit. Excuse me. From here, let's rotate and look at one leg. Dorsiflex foot up, or pull to the back of the leg. Back of the foot, pull position. Legs straight, externally rotated mid socket. Back to center, internal rotation. Humerus rotates. Humerus. That's not your humerus, it's your femur. Same thing. Externally rotate the femur. Back to center. Internally rotate. Back to center. Rotate. Same thing other side. Flex foot. Rotate from that humerus open. Oh my goodness, femur.
It's
Back to
humerus, so
center.
you're getting your femur.
It's your humerus, I'm getting them wrong. Back to center. Externally rotate. They do the same, they're the exact same joint. Your ball and socket joint, your shoulder and your hip. So it's okay, I'm getting them confused, it's just funny. Tall, tall. One last hinge forward. Do whatever feels good here. I like to slide a bit. Just try to get more of a stretch. Tomorrow is our Wednesday, which is our 9 a.m. recharge and restore, our evening handstands and beginner bell class, and Thursday will be our strength and students again. Stay tuned, we're getting back to our in-studio classes if you live in Guelph. You should be joining, well, you don't have to join us, but you could. And some exciting things happening there. And then we will be adjusting the schedule a little bit come September, but there'll be plenty, don't you worry, of online, both live and pre-filmed workouts to continue at home and supplement what you do get to do in the studio. Anyway, thanks for coming. Check out our website, barsandbells.com if you haven't already. I'm Lauren. That's Ian. These are my bells. And we'll do it again Thursday night. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.